Have you ever heard the term junk miles? It's a pretty popular term for when runners are running a lot, but some people think that the extra mileage that they're doing doesn't have a purpose, or it's really not contributing very much to their fitness level. And I'll never forget the first time that this concept was introduced to me. I was a senior in high school, and I had actually just won my first cross-country race ever, and we went on a long cool down. We cooled down for 4 miles after the cross-country race, and we ran into the track coach. Not the cross-country coach, but the track coach. And he asked us what we were doing, and we told him what we did, and he said, "Oh, that's just a bunch of junk mileage." Now, that was an interesting statement to make after I had just won that race, because the only reason I won that race is I had just spent the last summer running more than I ever had before. And all that extra mileage, all that volume, all that junk mileage was the best predictor of my performance that day, and I won the race. And so what I'm gonna do in this video is talk more about junk mileage, the do's and don'ts when it comes to adding more mileage to your schedule, and whether this concept is really true or not. Now, of all the predictors of success as a distance runner, your volume or your weekly mileage, the amount of running that you're doing, is actually the best predictor of your success. So that is a huge slap in the face to any proponent of this junk mileage term. You know, if there's such a thing as junk mileage, it's not in doing more mileage. Yes, you can find pro runners doing 140, 150 miles a week, and we may ask if that's actually necessary. But for most of us, we actually need more mileage. The mileage is gonna help us become better runners. It's gonna give us strength and endurance to really become the faster versions of ourselves that we want to become. But junk mileage can be a real thing if those extra miles aren't done properly. It is all about the balancing act. So if you're running any extra mileage just too fast, too hard, and you're not able to recover from workout to workout, from run to run, now we can confidently say that you probably are running too many junk miles. Now, if you've ever read Jack Daniels' wonderful book, Daniel's Running Formula, then he has this concept called gray zone training. And right now it's very popular to talk to runners about the value of running their easy runs very, very easy. And it's a direct result of this gray zone training. Gray zone training is when you don't run your easy runs too easy. You run them too hard. You don't run them easy enough. And you're running a lot of your mileage at this very moderate effort. And the problem with that is that it doesn't leave as much opportunity for you to run really hard during your workouts, and it doesn't give you enough energy to complete your long runs. So junk mileage can be real if those miles are done too hard and too fast. So when in doubt, slow down your easy runs, especially your recovery runs, those really short runs either before or after a hard day. And that's gonna allow you to better prioritize and focus on those more difficult days like the long run and the workout. This video is sponsored by Inside Tracker, our newest partner for the YouTube channel, and I couldn't be more excited. They are an ethical company. They are a company that I've been using personally for years, and they're one of the most reputable blood testing companies in the country. Inside Tracker tests your blood very simply. They look at over 40 different biomarkers, from stress hormones like cortisol to testosterone levels and vitamin D, all so that you know what's going on inside your body. So you can tell if you're undertraining, you're overtraining, you're optimally training, or if you just have any other health issues that might be going on that might be impacting your running. And like I said, I've been using them for years. I've gotten numerous ultimate tests, and I'm about to get my third, and I added on the DNA kit. This is gonna be really special for me, just to get a more in-depth look at what's going on inside me so that I know if there are any red flags that I have to address. And that part of the whole procedure is why I love Inside Tracker, because you know what they do? They don't just give you a report showing you how your markers might be in the zone or outside the zone. They tell you how to improve them. So if you are too low or too high with any of these metrics, they give you science-backed ways to improve upon them through diet, exercise, or lifestyle changes. So I'm super happy about this partnership. And if you go to insidetracker.com/strengthrunning, use code strengthrunning, you're gonna get 25% off any test that they have. This is a great offer, and I'm really excited to partner with this company, so hope you take advantage of it. That's insidetracker.com/strengthrunning, and use code strengthrunning to save 25% off on any test. So the more you can run safely, the better. And that safely, that caveat right there, that is what's gonna save you from doing junk miles. As long as you can do your miles safely, if you can build gradually, if you can take care of yourself while you're adding extra miles, and when you're doing all these miles at a relatively easy effort, that's gonna save you from that gray zone training that Daniel's popularized in his book, and it's gonna save you from all those junk miles. And let's also not forget, let's act like a human being here. If an extra run or some extra miles is gonna make you feel better as a person, if it's gonna help you work through a problem, if it's gonna help you come home and be a better parent or partner, or it's just gonna help you be a better person and improve your mood, then go for that run. Let's not, only think about running as very formal training for our goals. Instead, let's recognize that running gives us a lot more than just the fitness, than just, the exterior goals that we might be looking for. So let's always remember, ultimately, the more you can run safely, the better, even if those miles are considered by some to be junk miles. Keep them easy, and you'll ultimately be a much faster runner for all those extra miles that you're running.